Okay, I know this is a lot of lectures.
A
for me.
quickie?
Sorry, a quickie.
It is not
Right.
usually, it's just fast.
Sometimes we have. You guys. Nate, can you just make sure everybody's paying attention? Okay, so sometimes you're just given a formula with no numbers, right? No numbers, just letters. And they say to solve for a certain letter. So you use algebra just like you do with numbers. It's just that you can't go any further than you've got to keep the letters there. So it says, in this one it says solve. AX plus B equals C. Solve for X. So what would I do? Yeah, so how would I do it?
You would move A and B to the other side.
I would move what?
A and B to the other side.
Okay, so what can I do first? Mara, what's the first thing you do?
Oh, no, you need to move B first.
Yeah, we got to move B first, right? So we're just going to subtract B. All right, AX is equal to, what's C minus B?
No,
Minus
it's
C.
C minus B.
Right, it's just C minus B. You can't combine them, you just got to write them that way. So it's equal to C minus B. Good. Cena, yes. So look, now I know what AX equals. I want to know what X
Can't
equals. And the only way to make AX equal to X, 1X, is divide by A, because A over A is 1. So I've got to divide this by A.
But that doesn't go into any.
Right, that's fine. And so you
So
just leave it. So
like
your
that.
answer is X is equal to C minus B divided by A. Very simple.
That was easy.
So whenever it says solve for X or solve for a letter, it just means you want that letter all by itself with an equal sign after it, and then all the gobbledygook is on the other side, right? That's all you want. You just want that stuff over there. Now sometimes though, it's worded a little differently. And now that you guys understand functions, remember the functions? Functions say, remember? Nikki, focus. Remember functions. In order for something to be a function, for every x there can only be how many values for y? 1, right? Right? So if I have a straight line on a graph, every time I do my vertical line test, and every time, as long as there's only one place on that vertical line as I move it across that it touches, then it's a function. Whereas if it was, this, as I move it across, it's a function here, but oh, no, it's not here because I've got 2 values for y. All right, so that's what a function is. Sometimes they'll write a thing like this. They'll say, write 3x plus 2y equals 8, so that y is a function of x. So whenever they say that, that means y is, that's your key. Y equals, right? And you have the x stuff on the other side of the equal sign. That's all. So when I see that, I know I've got to have y equals. I've got to have the x and everything else over on that side. So I've got 3x plus 2y equals 8. And I am going to subtract my 3x. Subtract my 3x. I've got 2y is equal to what?
8 minus 3x.
Right, 8 minus 3x. I can't combine those. Those are not like terms. I got to just write them separately like that.
Right.
Right?
I said yeah.
Right? Now what do I do?
Divide by 2.
Divide by 2. You guys got this down, no problem. Divide by 2. So my final answer, those cross out. Y is equal to 8 minus 3x over 2. And we are done with the lecture. See, I told you it was going to be a fast one.
Super fast.